hope they timed it right. Are we back on? I can't tell if we're back on or not.
I'm not gonna check it yet.
Are we live again?
Yep,
Fab.
we are back online.
Timed that well. Right, so we're back with MR2 Racing for his first fast lap qualifying for the final race at Brands Hatch. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with, after watching a little bit of practice, I think I'm going to put top three: Llama, MR2 Racing and GT Sports Freak. I think they're going to be my top three. Glossnick's going to pinch fourth.
I think Glosnick's going to take third on this first run.
He's been sensible, hasn't he, Glossnick? I think he's right at the back. A little bit of traffic with C-Bamsey in front of him, but I don't think that should be an issue. Interested to see what time we get from first lap. MR2 Racing put the fastest out lap in. Let's see what he does. First fast lap is a 1:40.1. That's a good time. Llama with a 1:39.5. That'll be hard to beat. GT Sports Freak doing a 1:40.7. Let's see whether Llama can better any of those. He's done 1:40.7, puts him fifth. S2 Dog right up there. S2 Dog done really well on that lap, doing a 1:41.2. Glossnick I expected to do a faster lap. Has he got any traffic this time round? Might have a little bit of traffic with MR2 Adam, but he should be okay. He is slower this lap round by the first sector. MR2 Racing comes over second sector, just about the same time as he did last time. Let's see, final fast lap, see how they end up. As MR2 Racing does a 1:40.0. Llama keeps so far. GT Sports Freak I think stays third unless Glossnick can pip him. Can Glossnick squeeze fourth? No, Glossnick stays fifth. S2 Dog getting fourth. It's a great result. Llama, MR2 Racing, GT Sports Freak, S2 Dog, Glossnick, MR2 Adam, Ghost Turtle and Renegade Spud. I think that's the finished lineup. Top 8. I think MR2 Racing will be happy with that, second place. It's quite close between the top few.
They're going to be able to keep up with Llama.
Let's see if we can have a third consecutive race where we have a clean entry into the first and second corner. I expected it to be messier. I expected there to be more accidents, to be truthful.
Well, what's nice about this is that we're starting right in front of it, so we're not going very fast. And it is a very wide turn, so you can, even if you're on the outside, you can hold it because you're not at top speed.
Yeah. Oh, MR2 Racing gets a great start off the line.
The second corner actually is where things can go awry.
Yeah, Druids is a very tight corner. A lot of cars to try and get around the same corner. MR2 Racing got a great start off the line. He's right with Llama. GT Sports Freak looking really close. S2 Dog going down the inside, a little bit of a shunt on GT Sports Freak. Looked like Glosnick tapped the back of S2 Dog. Other than that, I don't think we've got any drama. I think everybody's got through cleanly. MR2 Racing follows Llama by half a second. GT Sports Freak apparently is 4 seconds behind MR2 Racing, but I'm not sure he is. They look very close together. Glosnick and S2 Dog battling 4th place. Crazy 95 up into 6th. He's done well. He's done really well there. Where's he come from? I don't even know where he qualified. So top 3 look to be nice and comfortably separated. Glosnick and S2 Dog are having a good battle for 4th place. Crazy 95 getting involved as well.
I apologize, I'm not saying much. I'm actually pretty tired.
No, don't worry. It's been a hectic.
This weekend's been busy.
Yeah, a hectic weekend for you. So after the first lap we got Llama, MR2 Racing, GT Sports Freak, Glosnick, S2 Dog, Crazy 95 doing really well up in 6th. Renegade, Spud and C Bamsey doing too much speed and shunting each other whilst already on the gravel. That's unfortunate. Carrying too much speed through the first corner. So by the looks of it, Llama and MR2 Racing are starting to walk away with it. GT Sports Freak just about keeping pace. Glosnick just about keeping pace with GT Sports Freak and S2 Dog all over the back of Glosnick. Crazy 95 behind them. Apologies if we cut out again, my internet connection's having a moment this week.
Yeah, your mic is cutting out.
Apologies. Llama starting to pull away from MR2 Racing slightly. 1.3 seconds ahead now. MR2 Racing 2 seconds in front of GT Sports Freak. So it looks like we've got a bit of a couple of front runners again. By the looks of it, everybody's now pretty spaced out. Doesn't seem to be any big battles going on from what I can see, other than 10th and 11th place. MR2 Adam and Ghost Turtle are battling it out for second to last place. Sorry, for 10th, I think they're battling it for. Vanguardian down in 12th place, having a bit of trouble by the looks of it. MR2 Adam down straight. Got a far better run than him. MR2 Adam going to try and defend hard. Good racing for 10th place. This is what we want to see. We want to see action in every position. If there's battling, that's what's getting the camera footage. I'm not just bothered about people putting in fast laps. It's frustrating for people like yourselves and Simon, who are walking away with the race with a 10-second lead, and they're getting no airtime because it's not as fun to watch as a spectator. Llama has got 3 seconds over, nearly 3 seconds over MR2 Racing, who's got nearly 2 seconds over GT Sports Freak, who's got 2 seconds over Glosnick. So your front of the pack looking nice and boring. S2 Dog having a little moment coming down the first corner. Oh, Racer Randy having a massive moment off the first corner. Coming in way too hot, catching the AstroTurf and then not getting anywhere near enough braking. That's unfortunate for him. Racer Andy now down in 10th place, joining the battle with MR2, Adam and Ghost Turtle. It looks like they're fun battlings at the back of the group. We've got a battle for possibly 7th place if they're all sort of bunched up close enough together. Renegade Spud leading that pack.
Let him see this moment there. 2 positions.
Renegade Spud seems to be walking away from MR2 Adam now. As we rejoin 2nd place, GT Sports Freak has closed the gap on MR2 Racing quite considerably. He's now within 7/10 of him. He's 2 seconds behind him a lap or 2 ago. As we just complete lap 5, start lap 5. Oh, GT Sports Freak running just a little bit wide, did well to keep it on the track. The battle for 8th place seems to have settled down a little bit now. S2 Dog doing well up in 5th. Crazy 95 well in 6th, looking like he's trying to close the gap on S2 Dog. As MR2 Racing and GT Sports Freak battle for 2nd place. MR2 Racing did really well on his last race to defend against Slider Pete pretty much the entire race up until Slider Pete couldn't quite compose himself on 7th lap. Llama doing blistering lap times, 1:39.1. He's just walking away with it now. Every lap, 1:39.1, 1:39.3, 1:39.5. Consistency, that's what's key. That's what's getting him nearly a 5-second lead. Rejoin MR2 Adam and Ghost Turtle again, battling for 7th place. Racer Andy climbing back up the pack now in 9, following his moment lap or 2 ago. Glosnik just sitting comfortably in 4th place. Plugging in steady away, 140, 141 sort of lap times. GT Sports Freak plugging in good 140s and a 39. MR2 Racing consistent on a 140. MR2 Adam, Ghost Turtle still battling it out for 7th place. Ghost Turtle thinking about having a look a little bit too far back, as he runs a little bit wide on exit. GT Sports Freak now all over the back of MR2. 2M Racing, where's MR2 Racing come from? 2M Racing doing well to hold off. GT Sports 3 now half a second behind him. Glosnick dropping slightly further behind the second and third battle. I think he's comfortably with fourth now. Slightly off the pace. Crazy 95, 10 seconds behind him, so he shouldn't have anything to worry about there. Battle for ninth as Bamsey is battling Racer Andy. Racer Andy going wide, Bamsey on the inside. Ghost, Turtle and MR2 Adam still battling for 7th place. As we start lap lap 8. Can MR2 Racing hold GT Sports Freak off for just 2 more laps? It'll be second position, second P2 of the week. That'll be good for his championship points. Lama comfortably out in 1st place now. Ooh, Glosnick looks like... oh, sorry, someone's had a moment somewhere. S2 Dog's had a bit of a moment.
I keep an eye on Matt and Sports
S2 Dog's just coming a little bit too hot into the first corner and just got caught up in the gravel. That's going to ruin his tyres for a few corners. Don't think anyone's benefited from it. I think he had a big enough gap over MR2 Adam and Ghost Turtle, who are still battling for 7th place, although it looks like Ghost Turtle has dropped off a little bit now.
GT Sports Freak might make it move here, so
Let's have a little look back at the battle for 2nd place. MR2 Racing really good at defending hard. GT Sports Freak going to get him on the cutback. He's got him, there's a little bit of contact. And GT Sports Freak has made the move and it looks like he's going to make that stick now as we go into the final lap. MR2 Racing won't be happy with that. He would be hoping to have defended him a little bit harder than that. Oh, MR2 Racing with a great line there. This is not over yet. MR2 Racing all over the back of GT Sports Freak. He's going to try and make a move before the end of the last lap. He's going to have a little bit of momentum coming down the back straight. He's going to have the slipstream as well. I think he's going to be a little bit too far back to try and think about making a move. Yeah. This race is not over yet though. The battle for 2nd place is still there. Oh, he's all over the back of him. GT Sports Freak has had a moment, he's gone. Oh, bit of contact. Oh, can he keep it? MR2 Racing just about capitalising. Oh, I want to go back and watch the replay. Don't want to miss the end of the race. GT Sports Freak just clipped the grass on the outside, and as he's lost control he's just slammed into MR2 Racing, but it looks like neither of them have suffered from it massively as MR2 Racing takes 2nd place, Lama with 1st, GT Sports Freak in 3rd, and Glosnick will take a comfortable 4th place. Oh god, what a last lap. I thought they were both going to spin out and Glosnick was going to pinch a second place then for a second. Crazy 95, great result for him getting 5th place. S2 Dog finishing up in 6th, that's another great result. And then Ghost Turtle and MR2 Adam, the battle for 7th place I think is going to go to Ghost Turtle. It is. They've been leapfrogging each other pretty much the whole race. Yeah, and then Racer Andy finishing up in 9th, followed by Renegade Spud in 10th. It looked like he span out on the final corner. Thankfully had a nice big buffer with Bamsey 16 seconds behind him. And then so Renegade Spud 10th, Bamsey 11th, below the finish, and then Van Guardian finishing up in 12th. Some good racing. Llama Llama pinching some vital points back after his issues last week. That's going to help him climb back up the table. Matt Tuim Racing clinching 2nd place. That's going to help him stay within 2nd place, more than likely in the championship after 2 P2s this week. So let's have another recap of the results. A nice clean victory for Llama Llama, clinching pole position and just staying in 1st place throughout the entire race. I think he even got a clean race bonus for 0 contact. Nice little cherry on the cake for him. Great effort by 2M Racing. GT Sports Street completely lost it in that last lap. Let's see what Matt 2M Racing responds to with that. That was a close one. It was indeed. It was some good racing towards the end of the race there. I thought GT Sports 3 could just about pipped him and then made a little clip on the grass that's so slippy. So easy to catch it yourself out. I think Matt 2M Racing is going to join the party and we'll get his post-race really good result for Crazy 95. Glosnick I expected to be a little bit closer to the pack. Couldn't quite keep up with Matt 2M Racing and GT Sports Freak. S2 Dog, another great finish in 6th place. Ghost Turtle and MR2 Adam having a great battle pretty much throughout the entire race, leapfrogging the whole way. And then other than a couple of little offs, pretty uneventful.
It's good to see people just racing whoever's in front of them. It's good.
Llama Llama put in on lap 8 the fastest lap of the race, 1:39.11. It's a comprehensive lap. Let's see if we can get hold of Matt 2M Racing.
Good evening.
Matt 2M Racing, how was that for you?
Hard work, to say the least.
Yeah, it was another race of battling for and defending position again till the end.
Yeah, Yeah, I thought I'd lost it when I outbraked myself going into the last turn on the
You did.
ultimate lap, and GT Sports came round, and I was like, I'm just going to have to keep the pressure on and hope for the best, because there's no chance of making a move.
No.
Sort of, unless somebody makes a mistake. I made the mistake, GT Sports got past. But, luckily, for me, we went that little bit wide coming out of Dingledale.
Caught the grass.
So, and I thought it was going to be me when he came spearing back across the track.
Oh no.
I thought, this is me going to be in the thing. I'll just twitch it a bit, I might get it.
I thought Glossnik was going to end up sneaking a cheeky second place. I thought you two were going to wipe each other out then at the end.
No, we managed to come through clean, so I'm happy with that. Good results. Was there a bit of action into Druids on lap one? Because it all looked like there was a lot of cars appearing behind me just as I was coming out the corner, sort of thing.
It was very tight. I'm not sure there was any contact that was anything more than a little bit of racing, but it was were very close again with I think everybody pretty much behind you and Llama was all pretty much went round Druids next to each other, so it was a case of everybody just about 6 cars wide coming out all at the same time, which obviously makes for great racing. It's not exactly a wide corner, so
no, Brands isn't the widest of tracks.
No, it isn't.
So, how was your race this evening, Simon?
Good.
There was a win and a second?
Yeah, second.
Yeah, he just unfortunately Llama just give you that little bump going into paddock, didn't he, in the first race? He just took first place off you.
Is that the first corner? I actually don't know the names of the corners.
Yeah, Paddock Hill bends the first corner, the big one down the hill with the big lots of gravel on it. So unfortunately that gave GT Sports Freak the win in that race, didn't it?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the standings look after this week. Obviously Llama climbed some points back after his errors last week. He's got a victory in... What did he get in his first race?
First race who, sorry?
For Llama.
Llama was fourth in his first race.
Fourth and first.
Yeah, fourth and first. So, if you give me a couple of minutes, talk amongst yourselves, I will finish off this table. I'll give you the standings.
Brilliant.
Tonight.
I'm trying not to fall asleep. I made a mistake and had a greasy meal before the races. And I want to go to bed.
Sunday afternoon snooze. Racer Andy made it for the last race, so he's managed to get some points on the board tonight.
Racer Andy was doing really well up until he had a moment. I think he was battling with Crazy 95 at one point and then ended up spinning out, having a bit of a moment, and ended up down in 9th place.
Oh, right.
Two Dog was doing pretty good.
Yeah, he seemed to come up. He was 4th in qualifying, so can't argue with that this week.
It's good to see we were seeing racing through the whole field where no one seemed to be just giving up.
Yeah, it was good to see Ghost Turtle and MR2 Adam having a great battle for 7th place, leapfrogging pretty much the whole time.
Right, everybody's place is in. So we have the standings as of today. Starting from the back, we have Jaded Viper on 3 points. We have Daniel Gooser in 21st on 4 points, along with Villas 77, who we've not seen tonight, either of those. Felix Brown Photos currently on 8 points in 19th. Vanguardian with 10 points in 18th. Racer Andy in 17th with 12 points, alongside C. Bamsey also with 12 points. Joint 14th, Busby MR2 Adam with 16 points apiece. Sonic SW20 in 13th with 20 points. Renegade Spud with 23 points and 12. Ghost Turtle in 11th with 27 points. And at the back of the top 10, Gaz9, S2 Dog, Crazy 95 all on 32 points. Craig Rev 1 up in 7th on 40 points. Slider Pete up in 6 sub 45.